How about now? I think that's working now. That means the next scene. Yeah. Thanks, Payson. That means my next scene, I'm going to have to adjust the mic as well. I updated the NVIDIA broadcast software, and it looks like it resets the mic to default, which is really annoying. That means every bit of recording software I have, I'm going to have to reset the microphone. Anyway, it's fixed. How is everyone? I'm glad people are popping in. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel grand. Although I'm tired, and I say this every time, but I am physically super exhausted. Last week of work, plus I started teaching that class again since our restrictions got reduced, and it's taking its toll on my old manness. So I have to adjust, and by adjust I mean I think I'm just gonna need copious amounts of coffee mixed with Red Bull, because I'm dying inside. But I'm here. I gotta get shit done, and the only way to get shit done is to do the shit that needs to get done. Well, actually, what day is it today? Today is the 10th. So just as a reminder, on the 27th, I will be doing the play your stuff day on stream, or just goofing around with whatever game I'd really like to try to play something other than Scribbles. Not that I don't like Scribbles. I just want just something else. I just don't know what else is free that everyone can play. Like, I know there's a lot of free to play games, but I know a lot of them, like, for example, like World of Tanks or something along those lines. Like, you need comms. Like, people would probably need to jump into like Discord or something like that. But I'm sure there's others out there that I can't think of off the top of my head. There's got to be something else. It's got to be something else. We'll figure it out. But on the 24th, I won't be on. Possibly not even the 22nd either, depending on when the family starts arriving, or my wife's family. Well, my family. You know what I mean. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I should be on all next week. But I might have the Christmas week off, and then back for community game night on the 27th. So if you have any projects that you want me to play or want some feedback on anything, drop it in the Discord. You can find it in the link below somewhere. Work is so boring. Josh, I'm right there with you, man. It's one of those things, because like the holidays are coming up, so like you're just waiting for the holidays, and then that takes its toll. So the only thing I could suggest is that you I don't know, I don't say bail on work, but actually I don't really know. What do you do anyway, if you don't mind sharing? What is your work? Unless you're talking about your current project. But yeah, so if anyone wants to submit anything, do it in the Discord. I wasn't I keep forgetting this is another fecking PC. I don't even know if it'll work. Is that even gonna work? I'll see. It works on Twitch. Oh, okay. You're one of the evil bankers. All right, fair enough. That's fine. Yeah, look, I don't know. Get yourself a Nintendo Switch and just play it under the desk. It's rough though. I know. Especially with the holidays coming up. So it's almost done. I don't know when you bankers get time off, but I suppose you're just like the rest of us working class schmoes. But technically at work now. Love it. All right, McDuck. It's funny, growing up, like I actually did, like, I mean growing up, I mean like, 7, 8 years old, maybe even older. I'm wondering where my naiveness went away. But I actually did remember thinking that, at the bank, there was a giant vault and it was just full of like nothing was in order. It was just a pile of money. like piles, like the DuckTales Scrooge McDuck bank, where it's just a giant silo of like gold coins and bills. I really did think that. Ugh. I really wish I could remember when, you know, logic kicked in, because God, it was fun not understanding how the world works, especially not having any responsibilities in how it works. God, I miss those days. But anyway, you enjoy your doing the backstroke and the butterfly. What other weird swimming things references can I give? The freestyle and the breaststroke. You do all those things. You're way off. Is that it? That's funny. Big giant burlap sacks with green dollar signs painted on them. All right. Tonight, I'm gonna take a slight break from what I was doing last time. Just to explain, I have the antagonist narrative in the research facility. It's in it. It seems to be functional. The buttons work. Right now, it's just 3 emails, but it'll make sense if you see it. I think I might need one more in there to I don't know, just to fill it in a bit more. But the antagonist narrative is in his house that you find. The interior, his it's like a manifesto, kinda. There's 2 more narrative plot points. I don't know what you want to call them. They need to be put in. One is in the sewer, and one is basically the end, like the last narrative piece. Full leprechauns. So those 2 need to be put in. It's not the end of the world. They're being written currently, or I just don't know how to put them in so that it makes sense. And that shit, I don't even know how to say it. I don't know how to put it in yet that it fits kind of seamlessly. I don't want anything to seem overly forced, because again, all of the narrative is other than like the player's inner monologue, like player might have a few quips, whatever. But all the narrative is like you find it, like there's no cutscenes, like no dialogue cutscenes. The player will talk to himself, like, you know, any thoughts that he might have about what he's dealing with in the moment. But like other than that, so all the stuff that was previous there when talking to the girl in the hospital or that group of people at the police station, that's all gone. It's only going to be what's found. Basically, the town is void of the townsfolk themselves, like life, and you kind of learn as you try to get out of the town what has happened, what is happening / what has happened, and you find that by, you know, again, trying to make your way out. So what I want to do tonight, though, is I want to see what there's a couple things that I know need kind of wiring up, but one is I think it's just the wolf boss needs his trigger put in, or at least the trigger needs to be triggered. Again, you'll see, we'll do that first, and then we'll run through to see how far we get without running into any errors in game flow. So I took the time today. I logged in my project management tool, where all of my items exist, what they're used for, and where they're located in the game world. And I just want to run through and make sure that where they are actually makes sense. So so if I put an item in a spot where the player actually can't access it, then obviously I need to change it up. But I'm fairly sure everything is where it needs to be currently. A couple things I don't like, but I'll have to make those adjustments once the final narrative is there. So sorry, I know that was a long-winded rant of crap, but that's where we're gonna end up. So I'm trying to think. There's, other than some actual like gameplay and those 2 narrative points, and then the localization, I'm actually I'm a little further along than I thought I was going to be. I'm not nearly as far along as I want to be. The localization is going to be the big one because right now the way everything is in the game, the story, it's not set up to be localized. So each scene will need a lot of readjustment as to like every single thing that has text will need to be plugged in to a localization tool. So that's going to be a big one, and hopefully that gets done. If I'm lucky to find time over the holidays, great. Actually, it has to. I have to have at least the localization system wired in before the end of this month, because thankfully the dialogue itself, it shouldn't cost a bomb, but I'm probably gonna go simplified. Like I'll probably do 3 out of the gate: simplified Chinese, German, and I haven't actually decided the third one yet. I don't know. What do you guys think? Simplified Chinese, German, and what's the next biggest pool of players? Russian? Yeah. Russian? Yeah. So maybe those 3. I had probably Russian. Can't really think of another. Well, I mean, I know there's like, French. But I think, and if I'm mistaken, forgive me, but I believe the majority of the French gaming community might be okay with an English game. But now that's a wild accusation. I might be completely wrong, but yeah. Don't know what that says, but fair enough. Portuguese too will be a big one. I know Brazil's got a big gaming community, but thankfully my brother-in-law's wife is Brazilian, so I'm hoping she could just do the translation for me for free. That'd be awesome. Oh, is that what you did, Bubba? Okay. I have no idea. Christ. So yeah, I'll probably do those first. But simplified Chinese would be the big one. Huge one. So and then if it doesn't cost nearly as much as I think it's going to, then I can put in a few more, because once the localization plugin is there, then the hardest part after that is just making sure each translation is in the right spot on the sheet, and then Unity will just pull out the right one. So that'll be fun. I suppose I actually have to make sure all of the everything is finalized, because last thing I want to do is have to go back and get a sentence translated, because they don't do that for cheap. Generally, they, up to a certain point, from what I've read, up to a certain point, words translated. Under a certain amount, it costs a lot, and then you get like a massive discount if it's over a certain lot. But then once it hits like 3,000 words, like after that it gets much bigger. So it's a weird, I don't want to sit in the middle. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, wish me luck. Fuck me. But let's just see if I can get some of this energy back. And I just really hope the holidays don't kick my ass, because for the love of God, I can't believe how tired I am these days. Oh, it's driving me absolutely bonkers. All right. Oh, we're 2 minutes over the 9:30. Hold on. Let me grab some. I need something interesting right here. I need I don't know. This is a big dead space. I need something there. What should I put there? I got nothing. I got nothing here that I can put there. I got a pen. Just a big, yeah, fuck it. I've seen some of the gameplay, but I haven't watched any like gameplay videos. Like I've seen videos, like it's a fucking cereal. Yeah, I mean it looks good. I've heard it's riddled with bugs. Caretaker bobblehead. I would love that, Josh. Boobs in first 10. Nice. Yeah, so like, that's surprising though. I was actually really surprised that that's the case. I thought their QA process, like the reason why they kept extending the release was because they were on top of all those. Fuck, fair enough, Aimbrain. Well, like, again, from what I understand, there's something, like, if you do absolutely everything in the game, it's something goofy, like 175 hours of gameplay. So, like, there's bound to be some bugs. I mean, that's a lot of stuff to QA. A lot of stuff to QA. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, fuck. Well, look, no matter what, it's not Anthem. Well, at least so far. Oh, really? Oh, I see. Well, was it 8 years it took to develop? So, like, they had some, what was it, like 100, somewhere around like 120 and 150 million invested into it, but half of that went to marketing. Pretty much 50% of that went to marketing. So that's what, 70, like, you know, 60 to 75 million for development. That's actually not a lot when you consider 8 years. So either way, big games like that, they're never gonna, like, well, there's always gonna be bugs, but like, again, I haven't looked into it, but like, from what I heard, there are some pretty big, ugly, bad ones, which is unfortunate, but the game is still gonna be well received. Oh, Jesus. No, I didn't know that. How much are TV ads? I don't know, but see, it's not even really TV ads. It's like the actors. Like, for example, like Keanu Reeves. Like, he's in the entire game. Now, I know from what I understand, he did CD Projekt Red, like, you know, I don't know what he charged, but it's a lot less than what he would have charged to do like a couple movies. And considering he's in, you know, like I said, pretty much throughout the entire game. There's a few other big name people that they got in the game as well. So like, I don't know what their take out of the pie was supposed to be, you know, so much, but oh, chat. Yeah, so like, again, it's a development marvel, the game. I won't take that away from them. But hopefully everything that needs to be patched sooner than later. But I mean, the problem is, because there's so much content, it's going to take them so long for the community to find all the problems. So like, they'll be patching this game for the next year easy. Oh, fuck me, I didn't know it was that bad. Okay, look, I'm gonna jump in here. It's not that button, this button. Uh-oh. Oh, see, that mic works. Why is it working here, not the other scene? Either way. Yeah, look, that's unfortunate. But I mean, like I said, it's a game of that size. Yeah, you're bound to get some problems. I just, you know, but they're still gonna do fine. Oh, fair enough. Wow, okay. That's fucking insane. So, yeah, look, you know, I mean, who am I? But I mean, I wish them all the best. I mean, they're gonna make their money back in a month, if not already. So like, it's already a success. I can't see them ever topping this game though. The next game they start to do will never be as good. This is the pinnacle of what the company. Oh, really? Ah, shit. Ragdolls, God. Why does this chat keep needing to be scrolled down? Wish I could fix that. Yeah. Well, again, like the reason why it did so well is because of the height machine that that, you know, was generated for it. If they do a sequel or DLC or all that jazz, like that hype isn't still gonna, like, I don't think they're gonna have that hype there anymore. Like, don't get me wrong, any sequels and stuff that they do will still be great, but like, I don't think it'll be anywhere near what this initial release has done. I don't know. Time will tell on that. Like, it's, yeah. Hell of a time to release the game too, Christmas. I feel bad for the devs. If they have any issues, they're gonna have to work through Christmas. They'll be patching this thing for well into the new year. So, anyway, I'm gonna jump into this. I have to because time and all that jazz. So this is the trailer, kind of the trailer park scene, or the trailer park area over here. Why is that? Fucking whatever. I don't care. So right now the interior. Why are we seeing those? Get rid of those. The house interior. So this is the antagonist's house right here. This is the antagonist's house. You don't know that until you get to the basement. But the wolf boss needs to be generated. Needs to be turned in. Here. So with this block here. Where are you? Here. Okay, so this block here needs to be triggered from, I can either do it from the gate, which I can either do it from the gate. I probably should do it from the gate. Yeah, so this here. Circuit parent, circuit puzzle. Now, where is that? Affected obstacle. Here. So they use items. So here we go. Perfect. Block the call. Enable wolf boss. There we go. We got it. Don't know if this works. The only thing I don't like about this is the player could technically not even go to that house and get there. So that gate key that you need, where is that gate key? It's on the mirror. Yeah, so like you could actually skip this whole house right now the way it sits. Which means I need to take that fire. There's a fire extinguisher you here that you pick up to use it on this merry-go-round that's on fire. And on the other side of it, it'll spin afterwards after you put the fire out. That'll give you the key. So yeah, fair enough. Well, again, Cyberpunk's, yeah, look, I'm not saying it won't get updated and like it'll just take them that much longer because all of the bugs that are in the game, because the game content is so huge, they're going to need to rely, like, I'm sure their QA team is still, you know, testing it even now, but like the community will need to play through all of the content and find those problems and report them if the QA, you know, can't do it, whatnot. So it's going to take a long time to find it all. So yeah, so the fire extinguisher here, instead of having it there, I should put it in the player's house or the antagonist's house. And then when I pick up the fire extinguisher, that should cue that trigger there. Because that way, even if the player solves this puzzle, they'll go in and they'll get to here and be like, oh, there's a gate, I don't have a key, so I have to go back in and look for it. And then hopefully they'll, yeah, so okay, so I gotta move that fire extinguisher. That's fair enough. Key items, fire extinguisher. So let's move you to the house, which is way the F over here. There's a lot of stuff in this house. So that's the basement. We want it in the basement. So I'm gonna have to fill out this basement. Oh, Jesus, that's way too low. I'm gonna have to fill out this basement area a bit more. Whee! Because right now, and that convenience store key I can move as well. So I'm gonna need a few more things in this basement. So this is supposed to be the antagonist's other work area. So I'll need maybe some lab equipment in here. And, you know, a couple chairs. Oh, there's a chair there. A couple more things. So that'll easily be filled out. Fire extinguisher I can tag on the wall, which is fair enough. Let's just, for now, let's just throw it there. Just for the sake of it being there, that's where it's gonna be. This convenience store key, needs to not be there. Well, I can leave it there, but I don't want too many key items in the same freaking building, because in the second floor of this building is the crowbar for the sewer. So that convenience store key, I can leave. I can even bring that to another scene. Trying to think. Because you'll need that convenience store key to get the metal bars to fix the ladder. So that convenience store key, where can I leave you? I can leave it there for now, but it's got to change. Anyway, so putting that there. This, if I pick up this, the problem with this is the player picks this up here and then dies. This basically, this trigger, I need to be able to how do I say it? I need to be able to save the state. So like I would need to do some sort of check where if the player, say the player reloads this game data, if the player reloads the game data, I need to make sure that trigger is on. If the player, if the player has a fire extinguisher and the wolf boss has not been logged that it's dead, that trigger needs to be there to cue the wolf boss. Yeah. Either way, it's fine. So that's this here. So enable wolf boss. So on the fire extinguisher, if I can find the damn thing, it's going to call, block the call. There we go. Enable wolf boss. Yeah, I just have to log these. Or do I? Sorry, now it's got me thinking. Who cares if I leave that on? Because it's okay if the player skips this house, goes in, and hits the trigger and fights the wolf boss. And then what? Then the wolf boss dies. He's like, shit, I still don't have the key. So I still gotta go back and look around. And like, oh, there's a merry-go-round fire here. Oh, so like, and it says there's something on the other side. So they still have to go into that house. So this trigger, I can literally just leave on. It doesn't matter when you fight the wolf boss. But no matter what, you'll have to. Fuck me. That's actually, yeah. Yeah, let's get rid of you then. Cool. So this here will just stay on. Boop. Now what happens in enable wolf boss? Oh, sorry, this is called wolf boss. Okay, yeah, fog, bomb, okay. So let's try this one out. Let's see what happens. If we have this, where did I go here? Got turned around. Nathan, how are you? No worries, Nathan. Glad you can make it. Thanks for pumping in. Did I say pumping in? Thanks for jumping in. Okay, let's move our player over here. We'll just test this out. We're gonna also adjust the so I don't even need this. I don't need this at all. This whole block I don't need. Delete. Because I'm already monitoring this. Yeah, dialogue viewed, and that gets logged already. So yeah, I don't even need to save all that. So this, I'm gonna keep that, but we don't need the Fiona character. So I don't, is she still hanging out there? No, she's off, good. And then we'll just deal with, where's the wolf boss? So I actually have to make the wolf boss get, oh fuck me, I deleted it, that's okay. So let's add a script. We're gonna enable, where did it go? Oh, here. Yeah, right there, it's perfect. So where's wolf pup? Where's the wolf boss? Mini wolf boss. Boop. Active state on. And then, I don't know, player says something here. I don't know what to say there yet. And this cam, we'll just see what it looks like. So where is our mover? Our debug mover, temporary object. Where the fuck is that? Is it in the house, isn't it? Let's go way over here. So right about there. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So let's find out what happens. No worries, Nathan. I don't mind the lurkers. Okay, let's just see what happens here. My scale right? Which way am I going? I'm going this way? Oh, wait. Did I not turn the trigger on? Oh, I just didn't go far enough. So that, I mean, the camera's fine. I think I should have the wolf maybe over here a bit hidden. Or not hidden, but you know what I mean? Oh, that's weird. Oh, see, the wolf should come at me at that point. Okay. It's not the worst, but I have to turn, that wolf needs to be not looking like that. Like I can put him in the corner, like right roughly there. Actually, is that on the nav mesh? Yeah, it is. There's a lot of cleanup for the nav mesh I have to do too. Stupid games. So that's fine there. The only thing is the wolf mini boss behavior. I just want to see. I'm pretty sure I have it in there. I just want to see if I need to call a method to make him aggro the player right out of the gate. Fairly sure I do. Hunt player. So do I have an actual method down here for that? I'm sure I do. Aggro player, yes, public, perfect. So at let's dialogue in. So right there, I think here I can call it. I think. I still want to make the wolf aggro the player before the player can actually do anything about it. I think we can just call the method. I don't think we need anything special for that. Method name, aggro player. Oh, I don't want this. I want fucking call method. God darn it. Gosh dang it. We want invoke method. It's either invoke method or event, one or the other. Never remember. Target component, new boss behavior, and it should be aggro player. Bam! Tell boss to get player. Cool, so let's test that real quick. So as soon as we're ready to go, as in ready to go, Jesus. As soon as the dialogue section ends, the wolf should come at me, bro. Let's hit that button. You see that? That trigger's got to come a bit sooner. Maybe I should have the wolf over here by the fire. Yeah, that camera spinning is driving me nuts. Ah. Yeah, whatever. I'm not here for that. I don't care about mechanics today. We're gonna move the boss over here. Yeah, we'll put him by the fire. Nav mesh. That's still... Oh, he's barely on the nav mesh. And it needs to be turned off. That's probably what... I don't know if I like that now. Hugo, how are you? Thanks for jumping in, man. Haven't seen you in a good while. There we go. Try it again. So the problem is you don't see him there. I don't like that. That trigger needs to be... Yeah, that can't... Why is the camera like that? What's going on here with the camera? I don't like the camera panning back. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's the right camera. Oh, wait. So that needs to go back. I think that's all it is. Oh, I think the position's right, but the rotation maybe? Don't remember. When the wolf dies, all this crap. Yeah, we can get rid of all that. All this dialogue is to go. Thanks for the follow, Armac. Very much appreciated. Oh. Nut Doctor. Haven't talked to you in a while either. A lot of oldies are coming back today. So the wolf not being there drives me. It's like, so if the wolf is there, so you run up, you don't see him, and then just because of a trigger, he's there. I don't like that. Where's the stupid trigger? Because what I can do, yeah, what I can do, if I put this trigger way back here, for example, then I can move the player there, move the player up here. I just have to figure out how to fucking do it. No, I'm gonna need a method, ain't I? Because he's a navmess agent, I can't just move his transform position. West of Ireland, yeah. Hold on a second. Do I actually have a button for this? I actually might have a button for this. Caretaker is a dungeon crawler style title taking place in a modern day world. With focus on narrative, puzzle solving, and combat, Caretaker provides a dark story in the most awful of circumstances. I hate that button. Anyway, that's what it is. Nut Doctor, the sub button, I gave up my affiliate status on Twitch because I am streaming to all the platforms. The point behind it is, or the reason behind it. Yeah, Hugo, don't worry. Don't worry. I have an idea of how I'm going to do that for people. Few of the OGs. It's funny because Sundry hasn't even told me what he wants for mine. Oh, really? East of Ireland. Fair enough. I'm pretty sure I know where. There's three places. It's probably it. Could be it. But yeah, Nut Doctor, it makes more sense for me to put this project in, try to put this project in front of more people, even though like I've been streaming like this for oh, is it Meath? Oh, I never would have guessed Meath. I would have thought like Waterford, Dublin, or oh god, what's the other one? Maybe just the two. I just would have assumed one of the two. Fair enough, Meath. All right. I'm in Mayo. If that helps. Yeah, so sorry. It's funny. I've been multi-streaming for probably a couple of weeks now, but the majority of my viewers still come from Twitch, as far as I can tell by the view counter. But I'm sure that information is very not up to date. Meath, yeah, we got you, Hugo. Prick. Okay, so I need to invoke a method here. But I need to give it coordinate. I hope I don't get. Well, we'll see what happens. We're gonna warp our player. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna need to be an event this time. So right at the beginning, right there, yeah. So we're gonna call the player. Player movement, and then transport player, I believe. Maybe it's not this one. Shit, I actually have to look up what it is. Where's player movement? I swear to God, it's transport player. Oh, it is transport player. Oh, maybe I can't do two. Fog off. Yeah, fog off. Transport player. Why can't I pull that down from player movement? I think it's because maybe I can't invoke that event. Okay, so let's get rid of this then. And let's invoke a method. Where did that go? I might not be able to do it. Player movement. Oh, transport player. Yeah, there it is. Yay. So I need to give it a... Oh, fuck. Where is... Okay, so I need to actually give it a transform. That's fine. I can make one, but it's kind of lame that that's in there. That's fine. We shall put it in dialogue. Where am I gonna hide this? I'll just put it in here. Create empty. Wolf, boss, player, warp, position. Again, it's unfortunate. I can't just move the player like you normally would by just adjusting its position, only because, like I said, we want it roughly there, because it'll become out of sync with the nav mesh agent. So you have to move them both, and there's only a couple functions that allow you to do that. One of them being this, so it needs to look this way, roughly. So here. Oh, I actually have to get his vector 3. That's feckin' lame. It's the same as this. 111, negative 14. Ugh. 111, negative. Ugh, 291. 111. I'm gonna forget all of them. Negative 14 and 291? Didn't that be exact? 292. Well, 293. Well, let's round. Cool. So that'll warp the player over. Then the player will be forced to look at the boss, I think. Oh. No, we don't want the player looking at... We want the player looking at the boss. Not that game art. It's fine. Okay, let's try this. So where is that? So we're gonna put this over here. I didn't think I was gonna be working on this long, but we'll give it a go. Come on. Around the corner. Let's see what happens. You can still see the fucking fire though. Uh-oh. Where's the player? Did player not warp? No. Why did not the player... Why did the player not warp? Oh, I can't do that because I need to write a separate method. Okay. Yeah, because this fucks with the dialogue state. That's fine. Let's just do that now. Throw it down here. Flowchart. Transport player. And we don't need this. We only need the one. Will be dot position. And we don't need this. I don't think we need this either. Everything else can be there. Fade in we don't need either. That's fine. That's all. This is fine. Actually, technically I don't need any of this either. I basically only need those three. Okay, let's call that method instead. Well, if you can call it coding. No, don't play it again. I think I hit it twice. No! Okay, I think we're okay. Come on. I clicked the button. Show me. There we go. So instead of transport player, we want... Oh, that one. And we only need this. Now, what is this? A reference script unknown of behavior is missing. What? What's wrong here? Oh, right. Get valid method info. So there's something not in the flowchart here. Is that the right level controller? Yeah, one of these references is... No, that's the right one. Yeah, get position. Yeah, that one's fine. So, yes. Level controller, that is correct. Wolf Miniboss, that's the only one. So, wonder which one it was. Maybe it was an old one. Okay, let's try it again. It's funny, I didn't think this was supposed to be, this was going to be this difficult. Copy, yep. Ah, what is this? There's a, oh, okay. Okay, I think I know what that is. Anyway. Why isn't the player moving? Where is this position? It's right there. How come the player's not being warped to it? What is stopping the player from moving? That is, Oh, it did work. I just chose the wrong fucking one. There's a bad reference in here somewhere. All of these I can get rid of. Delete. Invoke method. Jesus, who wrote this dribble? Oh yeah, it was me. So there's one of the things in here is not. Delete this too. That's fine. It's fine. Delete. Other than that, I don't know what else is missing. Okay. Let's see if this works. Why is the player not moving? What the fuck? Why does it keep... It didn't... Oh, because I updated. Well, the fucking... I'm sorry, everyone. The game was still playing when I changed that, so it reverted back. This player got no reset. Fucking must be. Jesus. Hey! Fucking progress. Player says something here. Boom. That is ridiculous. Fuck you, camera. Why is the camera doing that? Let's, what is happening here? Set position? No, let's just turn that off and see what happens. That is not cool. It's weird. There's only a few of my dialogue triggers, or the flowchart blocks, that actually do that to the camera, and I don't know why. Oh, is that it, Josh? Okay. What's this thing? None of my problems are Unity's fault. See, look at that. Why? Screw you, dog. Oh. Oh, that's from one of the wolves. The pup wolf, that's fine. Well, let's track it like this then. Let's get to the trigger, and then I want to see what's enabled and not enabled on the camera. Find out, because this is going to plague me. So let's pause. So where's my camera? Where's the... Oh, the camera's there. Okay. So if we pause it... Oh, sorry. So gotta get ready with... Wait. Yeah. I paused it! Fuck. Okay, so because my main camera is being controlled by this boss cam group, here, the set position should... The whole point of this is to restore the camera's position before... Maybe I just have this in the wrong spot? Sundry, how's it going? Frick. That's why I love you, Hugo. Does it matter? In and out variable. Okay, let's take a look at that then. I'm gonna whittle this down. There's only two things it could, I think it could be. There's only one camera, so there shouldn't be anything else controlling its position. So it's gonna log the camera there. We got the camera. Okay, so we're paused. Good. So we're fading out. And let's click on the camera. So as we fade out, so the camera's there. Oh, the rotation. Okay, so I need to make the camera look at the player. That shouldn't be too bad. Scripting. Transform. Isn't there a transform one in here? Transform. Property. No. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Main camera. Property. Rotation. Oh no, there's no, I can't just call the action. Oh, that's lame. It's not lame. I'm trying to rely too much. I swear I have a function for this already. Where is my follow script? Let's rotate towards. See, technically I have these. I should just have to do, okay. I'm just gonna do this. Just as a check, public void. Look at player. Now which one is it? Camera.transform? Which one am I moving? The parent doesn't change, so follow. Camera transform that rotation. Okay. Oh. There. Okay, let's try that. Come on. Compile. So right after we set its position, we're going to call a script and invoke a method. Yep, on the main camera. Method is follow camera, derp, look at player. Okay. Let's fucking try that now and see. I was hoping to not be stuck on this. I was hoping this would not be holding me up. But the best intentions are often fraught with disappointment. Am I going the right way? Yeah. Why did it do that? How come you didn't look at the player? Let's put that there instead. Wonder if it's just an order of operations kind of a thing. No. No, it's not. Son of a bitch. Let's rotate to. Okay, let me try calling this one. Basically, instead of looking directly at the player, this one is calling. I don't know why it's. Whatever. I don't know why that's there. Something. Why is the. Hold on a second. When I go back to follow. What's running an update here? A late update. Oh, I'll get rid of all this. Wait a minute. Okay, no, it's the same. I can get rid of this stupid bullshit here. Bye, stupid bullshit. So that's literally just the rotation, so that doesn't matter. No. Okay, that doesn't matter. Okay. What is this function we're gonna try out? Apply post dialogue rotation. None of my other fucking scenes have this problem, and I don't know why. Oh no, it's dialogue end. Okay. Move faster, you bastard machine. So wait, let's try that rotation just to see. No, it's still. Is this a Cinemachine issue? Events. I don't have any set up. Default blend. Hold on a second here. The issue is that the main camera, the camera that follows the player, Okay, so what happens? I'll use this as an example. When the player hits a trigger, there's another camera, virtual camera, that takes over and moves the camera behind the player so that you can see behind the player and the boss. When that scene ends, whatever, the camera's supposed to go back to where it was before, looking at the player. But what's happening is it's making this weird slow transition back, and I think it has to do with fucking Cinemachine here. And I'm just wondering if I change that to like 0.1 and try it. This might actually just be because Cinemachine. But see, the virtual camera is being turned off. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I'm just gonna change the default, the blending, so the easing in and out of each camera to like just like snap. I don't know what the lowest I can make it, but we're gonna try that. Let's just test this out, because if this whole time it's been Cinemachine, I'm gonna kick myself. It probably is. You watch. Nope, it's not. Fuck. Yeah. You know what we can do to test this out though? We can put in little timers here. Wait blocks. Wait. We can go wait 1 second. And duplicate. So we can literally find out what's happening with each. Here, let's do that. I don't know how else to debug this. Just where they all won't happen at once. Okay, so pause. Okay, so we're here. So I want to see my camera. Shit. Actually, okay, there's, well, you'll see the camera there. So it's waiting for a second. So the camera should move in the next one. I don't know how long it takes to go for a fucking second, though. My God. Maybe, okay. Okay, so it set the camera. That's right. So now the next one we want, the camera should be looking at the player. If it works. My God, how long? Okay, yeah, it's looking at the player. So when we enable the follow camera, why? The follow camera. Why is that? So when we enable the follow camera. Huh. So this follow script here. This is basically what it's doing. Demarts. Yeah. It's not Cinemachine. It's not Cinemachine. It's the way I'm. Well, let's see it in reverse. First of all, we're gonna change all these. I can't believe I'm fucking doing this. This is driving me nuts. This is not what I wanted to do tonight. Let's change this into like 0.15 seconds, because that's fucking ridiculous. Taking 1 second for each one. I'm just gonna change the order of these things though. So I'm gonna put the follow. I'm gonna enable the follow cam first, and then we'll make the camera look last. Yes. Yes, it is, Hugo. Oh, well, Pezon, I'm not actually using Cinemachine. I'm only using Cinemachine for the little cutscene. And then when the cutscene's over, the Cinemachine virtual cam gets turned off. And then I have another script that I wrote that takes over to control the movement. So it's not cinema. I just found out it's not Cinemachine. Oh shit! I forgot to move the player. It's not Cinemachine at all. It's me. Oh, I pause it because I'm a dork. So they see the can. Yep. Yeah, it's just my follow script. So if I click this, hold on. Whoa. Well, that's kind of better. It's still, I don't know why. Why can't it just snap back into place? Sorry, I was a bit off the ball in that one. Okay. Let's see what the camera does. Oh my god. Okay. Player can move. Enables follow cam. It's set to position, but why is it moving? Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. What does the camera look like when we hit the trigger? Oh fuck me. So I'm trying to pay attention to that. So like. Okay. Oh, sorry. So enable follow cam. Enabling. Not that it. No, Dumarts, it's only one virtual cam that gets turned on and off, and that's it. It's just one virtual cam that is used to get that shot between the player and the boss, and after that, the virtual cam's turned off, and then the control is given back to the follow script that I wrote. So it's the transition between the two. Oh, this one's gonna be a weird one because... Okay. The only real... Because what's happening, and I think is what the issue is, or what I believe the issue is, before I turn off the follow script, it basically tracks it looks at the player, it looks at the middle between the player and the camera position. But I'm turning off the follow script, so I'm turning off the camera, my camera's tracking of the player, essentially. And then I'm moving the player right here. I'm warping the player away. The camera's still in the same spot as it was before. So that, like, for example, here's the camera, here's the player, they're moving together. And then I stop the camera from being allowed to move, and I warp the player away so that when I turn the camera back on, it's like, oh shit, I gotta catch up, and comes back. So this is my problem. I can't actually warp the player. So let's turn that off. And let's move this trigger over, and we'll see. I'll just have to deal with it. I do turn off the follow script. But when they're all together, right? The player and the camera, this is over here, sorry. They're moving together, and then I stop everything. I turn off the follow script, so it's just the camera can't do anything, and then I warp the player, and then it does the cutscene stuff over here. And then when I turn everything back on, I don't actually warp the player back. I just tell the camera, hey, start following again. It's like, oh shit, the player's way too far away, and then it tries to catch up with where I warped the player. So if we just don't warp the player, I shouldn't even rotate this player either. I shouldn't rotate him at all. But I'm gonna try rotating the player first. Where did I move this trigger? Okay, let's try that now. If this whole time it's because I was trying... The whole point of me warping the player was so that I didn't want... Oh, whatever. I was trying to... Whatever. I don't even know what the fuck I was trying to do. Yeah, fuck me. Yeah, it's fine now. Let me move the trigger a bit better, but yeah, that looks fine now. Okay, let's try it full screen. Fuck me, this whole... I wasted 40 minutes because I was trying to be all suave and sophisticated about it. Fuck me. Well, see, the problem is if I keep the script running, it's going to try to follow the player, which won't let it. Okay, so I think might be a bit of a misconception. So these follow cam groups here, a virtual camera isn't actually a camera. A virtual cam is basically it's positional information about how do I say it? It's a point in space where, okay, we're gonna take whatever the main camera is, move it to this position and adjust it based off the parameters of the virtual cam. So when the virtual cam gets turned on, it just automatically takes over your main camera, moves it to that position, and does what these settings do on the side over here. When you turn off that virtual cam, it releases the main camera that it grabbed to move to its position, and then the main camera can be controlled by something else. So it's not an actual camera. The virtual camera isn't an actual camera, it's a position in space that it brings the main camera to and then manipulates it there. Yeah, it took me a while to actually figure that out. Well, not a while, but to figure out the concept. I thought they were actual cameras. Way back when Dumarts plagued me with this shit. I could do that too, Dumarts. But to be brutally honest, it's not needed. I was just trying to be... Yeah, well, to be brutally honest, the easiest way for me to do is pre-render it, and then just put it over like a movie player overlay on the canvas, and just play the cutscene, a pre-rendered cutscene. That would be the easiest way. Okay, let's play this out full screen. Can't believe this. All I wanted to do was do a quick playthrough to make sure. Because I'm gonna have to do the same thing with the Maggot King. So I'm leaving the camera as is, right here. Yeah, it works perfect now. Ah, run away. Ah, there. It's fine. Because I tried to get suave. Cool. Cool. Fucking ridiculous. Save. Fuck me. So what happens when the wolf dies? Oh, I need player says something here as well. I don't have any things to say. Player says something here. Can't even spell. Oh my god. Something here. Good enough. That turns off that cam. Fog on. Wait for a half a second to call this fucking crap. Oh, I get rid of these now. Delete. Yeah. Seemed to work okay. Now we save it. Okay, so let's go to the Maggot King. Open scene. The scene is the power plant. Says I really should have split this up into 2 scenes. I should have kept the power plant separate, but because this also has there's a hospital admin interior, it doesn't matter. I probably could have put this entire game into 1 scene. I did that initially, but it was getting messy. It was really hard to... Whatever. So, I switched out a building here. I got to get rid of that fucking tank. So this is the only surviving building. And that where's the Maggot King? He's right. Ooh, wait. No, that's a maggot. Where's the Maggot King? Oh, he's over there. Perfect. So, our research facility here. Yeah. So when the player picks up this key, I need to turn on a trigger. Yes, it's a trigger. That's what I need. Or, wait a minute, fuck that. No, this is the same thing I was doing with the other one. I was trying to, again, guess what? I don't need that. So, I can just have this boss, a trigger for the boss here. Put a trigger right there. That'll spawn the boss here. So the player can fight the boss before they even go in the building. It doesn't matter when they fight the boss. It just matters that the boss is going to be there. So I just need a trigger right here. Although this tank is, like I said, I gotta get the fuck rid of this tank. Exit power plant collect. Oh yeah, this is gone too. We don't need this at all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And then where's our key obstacle replacements? Oh, that was there. Key obstacles. It's a tank. It's no longer there. Cool. So the way I had it before is the player had to find a tank shell. And there was another tank in another scene that just happened to have some tank ammo, tank shell next to it. And the player could use it on that tank, which the tracks were damaged, but it was still functional, to basically blow a hole in that door. All that's gone now. The way the player gets to the next scene is not from getting through this door. When the player finds the antagonist laptop in the research facility, next to it is a green key. And the green key opens the door, or one of the sewer doors, that basically lets the player to be able to go into the sewer, go underneath, and then up through to get to the last scene. So the player gets to the last scene through the sewer. Yeah, because narratively, having a tank in here made no sense whatsoever. First of all, it's the only tank in here. It would be the only tank in here, excuse me. And narratively, it doesn't make sense. Why is a tank in a blown up power plant area? A functional tank. So I got no. It was a brain fart on my end, and it needed to be corrected. Where is my dialogue triggers? I don't have any dialogue triggers here. Well, ain't that a bitch? Really? Yes, I don't. All right, let's make some. We just need one for now. Dialogue. Is that how you spell it? Probably not. Triggers. Create empty dialogue trigger. It's the worst song ever. Sorry you had to hear that. Maggot King spawn trigger. So where are you? You're gonna be all the way over here because you're a prick. You need a box collider. Needs to be a trigger. Fuck. Let's move it here. It's fine. Don't care what it looks like at this point. Roughly there. So I can put it there. I'm just trying to think how far of a view is that? So, because the boss is going to be right there. The player hits it there. We can test it out. Although I don't have any virtual cam set up, so. Anyway. Is it dialogue? Is that what I call it? Dialogue trigger. Nice. Perfect. So Maggot King spawn, that's all it's gonna be called. And then in our level controller, where our dialogue triggers, we got one. You. So when the data space, yeah, that's right. So what happens is when the scene gets saved, it looks at all the dialogue triggers that I reference, and like if it's viewed, then it saves the fact that it's viewed. So when you reload the scene, and if you viewed it, it just basically turns it off. At least that's the theory, and I hope it works that way. So far it has, but I'm sure somebody, and I'm looking at you, Sundry, is gonna figure out how to fucking break it. Mark my words right here. Hey, Hero. Mark my words right here. On the 12th of is it 12th? No, 10th of December. It's the 10th. I don't even have a watch on. What am I looking at? It's that my biggest challenge when this game gets to release of me patching it is going to be the saving and loading of data, the logic behind how it's done. That's going to be my biggest thing that I'll be probably trying to fix. I'm willing to bet the biggest major bugs will be like someone, you know, they were able to trigger a boss and then they died, and then they left the game. When they came back, the boss just wouldn't spawn, like the boss just wasn't there, or something along, you know what I mean, something along those lines. Something like that's gonna happen, and it's really hard to test for, because like every time there's a save game, that means I have to like try to remember what's going on, purposely die, reload the game from scratch, and see if everything is still doable. So oh, Josh, I know, but I don't have the funds to pay. Well, I don't have the funds to pay Q. That's and as much as I hate to say it, sorry, fuck that. As much as I'd love to say it, that's what you guys have been doing for me. Now, no one has gotten the full. It's been August since I released anything with any narrative in it, and even then, it's all that narrative's been stripped out. What I'm going to do is once the game has its full loop with the narrative in it, I will be handpicking some people, some OGs, some people who have done an absolute truck ton of testing on for the playtest that's currently up on Steam, and I'll just be giving them, here's the copy. Well, I'll be giving them a developer. I'll be giving them a Steam key so that they can download the whole game as it would stand at that point, so that they can play it through Steam. I won't be through the Discord, because if I give the entire game on Discord, someone could just take it and upload it to fucking itch and see, like, try to sell it. Like, so it has to be through Steam. So I'll be handing out keys like that for people to see, hey, does the narrative make sense? Can you break the saving and loading logic? Can you can you get to the end of the game? Is this boss too hard? Is that boss too, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Now the boss, I can probably do a build where it's just a boss fights, to test those. So fair enough. Well, you know, Hugo, there's more there. I don't know, like all the other bosses is just like the spider. I forget, but they're just like one-liners, not one-liners, but like there's just one line of dialogue, like the player being either freaked out or, you know, when he kills the spider boss, he says something like, you know, I gotta get the fuck out of, or well, I gotta get the hell out of town. Something, you know what I mean? Just a quick, let's move the plot along. Like, okay, this happened. Let's keep going. Like just segues. That's what they are. They're segues. That's what I need. So anyway, we got this Maggot King thing. Maggot King Tang. So I need to set, oh, I can't believe I don't have any of these. Where are my dialogue? Not you, fungus example. Come on. Where are you? Where's my, oh, dialogue. Ah, so what if I put this one in here? What happens there? Oh, that's an old one. We don't want that. No. Let's take that one. No, not there. This one. Pretty sure I can, yes. So I can rip this to shreds. But where's the current one? Fungus dialogue items, yes. Oh yeah, I forgot you can have multiple flowcharts. So first off, we don't want This called that. This called that. No. So second of all, we're gonna take this. No, take this. Come on. I'm clicking you. Pay attention to me. Oh my god, it's broken. I broke it. Oh. And we'll take that one, doesn't matter. So we're gonna, can I copy it? Copy. Never tried this before. Uh-oh, won't let me. Oh yeah, here, paste. Ha! Okay, good. Yes, something witty like that. A witty retort. I'll surely win writing of the year. Okay, so let's get rid of this flowchart now. I don't need this one. Delete. Okay, let's go back to this flowchart. Perfect. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to reset all of these, but that's fine. So burning car. Dialogue setup. And this is dialogue end. Perfect, so that links those. So I'll need virtual cams. Why are these called copy? I only have the burning car there just for reference. Dialogue end. So Mega King spawn, that also need, we need a, what am I doing? Let's copy it from here. That's the whole point of me bringing it over. Copy. Paste. Boop. And copy. Paste. Boop. That should link them. Yep. Copy. Okay, so disable player control. So player, these are both player ones. Whoops. Sorry, you can't see because my stupid camera's in the way, but basically I have to tell the player, I have to make the player not be able to move. So dialogue status is true. Player attack. Dialogue set. Technically, I don't know why I just don't do this with one go, but I don't care. Dialogue status is true. Perfect. Follow camera is disabled. Where is the camera? It is hither. Follow cam. Enabled false. Good. That I don't know what the cache camera's rotation? I don't think I need this, do I? Don't think I do. Whatever, put it in. Oh, and this is the, oh, I need a cam position. This is a vector 3. Cam position. That I might need. I hate that it doesn't save over, but I guess I understand. So we're getting the position of the camera and we're saving it to this variable down here that we created. So when we end, we enable player control. Ugh. Player movement. Dialogue. Status is false. Good. At least it remembers some of the previous variables. Player attack. Dialogue status false. Yes. Sundry. Return camera's rotation. I don't want that because we didn't have to do anything with the rotation. Follow camera. Yeah, I think Sundry's latest score in the, was it the War Pit? Or was it the Power Plant Sundry? You're like 300,000, 340,000 or 370,000, some stupid number. Yay! Thanks, Restream. I wish I could second from last. Update camera position, so that's you. Color camera. Update cam position. So we're setting the camera position again. Don't know why. Invoke method. Dialogue state equals false. Ah! Level manager. Why did I not think of that before? Level manager. Dialogue state is false, so the beginning one. This is the level manager. Level controller. Thank God. That would have fucked me up for a while. Where is it? True. Boom. Okay, that should all be wired in now. Hacks. Hacks. He probably hacked my game. Wouldn't that be funny? With all of the work and everything that Sundry's done for the playtest, after it's released, it is. Let's ban Sundry. You're too good. Get out. Or I wish I think there's a way that I could find out. I don't know how to do it, but I think there's a way to find out someone's specific game key. And I wonder if I can put something in Unity to check if game key equals this, double the health of all the enemies. Something like that. I'm pretty sure I can find the info. I'm pretty sure I've never done it, but it's got to be there. You got to be able to check because there'll be a way to check if the key is valid before let's see. We'll let you open the game. I wonder. Or whatever. Or only like turn off all weapons except knife. Start people lecturing. Oh, God, that's funny. Dialogue in. Okay. I don't think I need this burning car anymore. Delete. VPN hackamans. Holy shit. So, first thing we do here, in here is we turn the Maggot King on. I keep calling him Maggot King. He's just a giant fat maggot thing. Scripting. Set active. Maggot King. I just called him Maggot King because reasons. We also need to turn the fog off or on. We need to turn it off. So where is that again? I wonder if it's in the camera. I forget. We're going to scripting again. Invoke stupid event or method. It's a method. Where is the fog off? I think it's level manager. I think. No, it's probably not this. Oh, it is fog state. False. Look at that. Fog off. Fog off. We're gonna delete. Duplicate that because right at the end. We want that to go on. Whoops. Oh shit! I set the wrong parameter up here. Oh no, that's right anyway. Yes, it does, Sundry. That is staying. Yep, I'm not taking that away. So if you start the what Sundry's talking about, if you start reloading, and then you do a roll, by the time you come out of your roll, the reload's done. So you can roll and reload. Like if you roll first and try to reload, it won't work. But if you start reloading and then roll, by the time you come out of it, your clip will be reloaded and you'll be ready to rock. So it's kind of a hack, but it actually feels kind of nice. So we're leaving it in. I guarantee someone will say it's a bug. Yeah, I'm not taking. There's no point taking it out. Actually, it's funny because the whole reason for me to put it in was I gotta clip that. The whole reason for me programming it in that way was to get rid of the bug where if you started the reload and you rolled, you would not be able to reload or shoot your gun at all afterwards. It would completely break the cycle. Yeah. So anyway, it works. It actually feels pretty decent. Like it feels good. Although, yeah, it's essentially, yeah. Now, one of the other things that Sundry had showed me too is that while you were rolling, you could still shoot. So Sundry was saying that you could have the, like, you could roll and then also use the shotgun at the same time. So you can roll towards a bunch of enemies and then also blast them. So that got taken out, that ability. Because while you're rolling, you're at least, I'm not sure if I changed it back. While you roll, you don't have, you can't get hurt. As in, sorry, if you're poisoned, you'll still get a poison tick, but you won't, you can't get hit by an enemy, or you can roll through like fire or poison and not take that damage. But that had to change. Yeah, well, look, it's there, it works. I'm happy it works that way. It wasn't intended. Like, I think this is the first time something that wasn't intended is staying in, like, because it's technically a bug. It's not really a feature. It's just a thing. You know, I can't say, and you can reload while you roll. I can't put that on the Steam page. I've like, although it would be fun to actually have at the very bottom features that are bugs that are now features, and just have a list. Oh, is that it? Oh, Hero. I didn't know that. Oh, hey, Ghost in the Shell IDE. I like that. How are you, sir or ma'am? Thanks for jumping in. Why? I forget what else I need. So we turn the fog off. The player should probably fucking say something. We need I need a virtual cam, a virtual camera. When I say virtual cam, I just think porn. I don't know why. I just do. I shouldn't, but I do. Animation cancel is also very popular. Oh, fair enough. This is the most animation heavy game I've ever done before. Like leaps and bounds more complicated. What am I looking to do again? Oh yeah, we need a say dialogue. Something to players. Players gotta say something. Say, oh, it's narrative. Derp. Say. Oh, I don't even have any dialogues in here. Say dialogue. It's right there. Perfect. Boop. That's not right. I don't even have a dialogue set up in this scene. Holy shit. This is really, yeah, I screwed the pooch on this one. It's okay. Well, I'll have to make one. Player says something here. And at the very end of it, so we're fading. Oh, sorry, this comes out here. Yeah, and then at the very end, yeah, that happens over there. So all this stuff happens behind the scenes, and then it fades to clear. Player says something, blah, 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 blah. And whoa, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it, Ghost in the Shelled. Very much appreciate it. Yeah, like, I don't know. It just sounds, I don't know what it's, maybe my brain is just wired that way. I don't know. I wasn't even trying to, it's funny because when I think of it, I don't think, porn. I don't think like, it's just, oh, it's just porn. It's just there. I don't know why. Everyone's, I don't know. What do you want from me? What the fuck was I doing? This is like the last boss. No, the very, very last boss in the game. It won't be as hard to wire up. It's funny because I think all the infrastructure's already there. For some reason, Fuzzy Castle. That could you, Fuzzy? I didn't know that. Oh, Ghost is okay. Okay, thank you. I really do struggle with names. Anyone's names. It could be, the guy's name could be Bill, and I'd be like, Bile. Like, sorry. Just the brain pathways to like the tongue flapping thing are not functioning, as you could tell by the last sentence I just spoke. Oh. Nah. I have the app. I don't need to go to the website. I have the app. Hey, P-Flan, how's it going? How are you tonight? P-Flan checking in from YouTube. What the... oh yeah, I have to make the stupid Maggot King. Let's go... Shut up, Hugo. You frick. So right now, I have to... No, I don't need to do anything because right out of the gate, the boss is gonna come and attack me. Perfect. I don't need to do anything. That makes me happy. That's what it should fucking be. So I always wanted to reload. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, it's funny how the mechanics kind of find them, like, once you have like a couple core mechanics, the other ones that are needed to like complement it, kind of just, they almost find themselves in a certain way. Like, you know, when you have like, to say running and shooting, okay, you obviously know you need the reloading, and maybe you need, well, in my case I needed a roll, whatever, like, but they become very easy to contemplate once you have the main ones in. Oh, fair enough, P-Flan. It'll be a long road, but keep at it. There's also some way to get half your body hidden under the ground on that game, which makes it hard. Oh, that's pretty. That's okay. That's definitely not a feature. Through the wall shooting. Oh, my first yawn. Oh, old man yawn. Sorry. P-Flan. My best advice is just, for me, what worked was I did all the Unity tutorials, like the make the game tutorial, and that jump started me, rocketed me through it. So probably fuzzy, probably. Although again, I don't mind bugs like that being in a game, like from the get-go. I mean, game breaking bugs with like basically, you know, crashes or, you know, like, you know what I mean, like really critical bad ones, that's inexcusable. But if like all of a sudden, if you found a spot where you can shoot through a wall, it's understandable, because it's like, you always have to think, how is it, like, you know, granted they should be able to test every single tiny scenario, but like, you could have 100 QA testers playing your game, and there's always going to be one tiny spot they don't go to, and once they get to that spot, there's probably going to be 50 things that they don't try. You know what I mean? So there's always going to be something that might prop up. It's never going to be 100% bug free. It's not a thing. Although in fair, I shouldn't say that, because like, you know, old Nintendo games, I don't think they were. Well, there's some glitches, but like, actually, yeah, no, fuck that. There are some glitches. So it's in everything. Oh, P-Flint, that's great. Again, P-Flint checking in. That, like I said, I did all of the, like, you know, the rollerball, the space one, the rogue one, the hidden stealth game. I did a good few of the actual straight up programming tutorials, listening to the dude and trying to understand what he was doing. But the difference is, I would do, say, for example, the rollerball tutorial. I would follow it along, and then I would start a new project, and I would try to reproduce the rollerball thing without listening to the tutorial, see if how much I could remember. And then if I couldn't do it, okay, I'd go back to the tutorial and listen to see, okay, what did I miss? Okay, get rid of that project, do it, try it again. And until I could do it without listening to the tutorial dude, I was like, okay, I can move on now that and I did that for every single one. That I, at least, because when that was Unity 5 was out when I started using Unity. So I don't know how many of them are there now, but I pushed myself to like really know like make sure I knew what I was supposed to be doing to a certain extent. But obviously, I mean, Sundry or Hugo or Vainbrain or anyone that's in here right now, thank you, Hugo, they can attest that like I can make anything that I want happen in Unity programming wise, but it is not in any way, shape, or form and the most elegant way at all to get it done. So it all depends on what kind of code you want to produce. With my coding knowledge, or programming knowledge, I probably couldn't work very well with other programmers because of my bad habits and to be brutally honest, my I don't like my knowledge of the academic knowledge of programming, all of the nuances of doing it more efficiently. I don't have that. I don't know them, and that's something that I need to work on. But if it's me solo and I leave myself enough comments, I could follow it, and I have done. The previous project was a spaghetti mess, but I could still follow it. So, no worries. P-Flint. Well, let's see. Yeah, Hero. I don't mind other people seeing it. Well, thanks, Hugo. I don't mind other people seeing my code because to me, that's like I'm so used to being criticized, which is you kind of need that when you're gonna put out a game. Like you do have to kind of force yourself to get used to people ripping apart your game, whether that means the gameplay, the visuals, the audio, or the programming or the code, because it's the only way you're gonna know what's wrong. But like there is such thing as polite criticism, and people have definitely criticized my previous stuff and this stuff overly harshly. Like they could have got their point across in a much less aggressive manner, but still you kind of need to train yourself to like, okay, take away the emotion side of it and just try to hear the little gems that you need to take on to make your project better. And that just comes with practice. Well, yeah. Hugo's not wrong. And yeah, in Fuzzy, you're definitely right. Like obviously, like I said, I'm like P-Flam. I'm shortening your name, sorry. Yeah, you don't like I'm testament that you don't like I could not in any way, shape, or form. I keep saying in any way, shape, or form. I couldn't go work in a game studio like I don't want to say proper business, but you know what I mean. I couldn't go work. I just couldn't. I don't have maybe I could get in as a junior programmer, maybe. But I don't even think I'd be able to get through the interview process. So like I don't think I could at all. But I could still make games in Unity and make money off of it. So it all depends on what you want to do. If you want to learn Unity and C# to get a job in the industry, you're going to need to learn a bit of theory, which sucks, but it's good in the long run, but it sucks in the short term because it's like, you know, you're not going to need polymorphism for your first 20-second vertical slice of your game, but it's good if you know it. It's really good if you know it. Or it's that you can be like me and only learn what you need at the time of needing to know it. Yeah. Math programming? Yes, to a certain extent. Well, thankfully with Unity has an absolute truck ton of like built-in. So for example, getting the distance between 2 points in 3D space. You don't need to know all the extra stuff. You just type in vector3.distance and then plug in the 2 points, and then it gives you the distance. So Unity has a ton of built-in functions that just do a lot of that math for you, as long as you know how to use them. And it's not even necessarily knowing how to use them, it's knowing the info, sorry, not even the info, the results that are given from those functions. Knowing what those results mean and how to use those results is probably harder than knowing what those functions mean. So, oh, that's great, Paisan. Congrats, man. Or ma'am or man, not sure. So yeah, P-Flan, like, you're better off knowing the math, because it's only going to help you. Like, knowing more math isn't going to make you worse off, put it that way. But Unity does have an absolute truck ton of built-in functions that will kind of do a lot of the dirty work for you. Yeah. So, you know, again, it all depends. How much time can you throw at it? If you're super young, if you're in your teens, do the work. But if you want to jump into game, like if you're in your 30s, like I was or am, when I started doing making games, I didn't have 10 years to study or 5 years to study the programming end of it. I needed to learn what I like. You know, I needed to get off my feet and go. So that's just how it worked out for me. So if you got time, do it. Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, and just yeah, like it's funny. You're right. Like I couldn't define quaternion. I know it's. I know. How do I say it? I know that it's. I don't even want to call it a property. I guess it would be a property. I'm probably using the wrong terminology right out of the gate. Of the game object's rotation in 3D space. But like I know how to use all the quaternion functions. But to the math behind it, I've not a clue. Not a clue. Sundry's right though. You do need some vector math is going to help you, because as soon as you can figure out okay what you need to do. Okay, again, I'm trying to think of vector 3 dot. So when you're trying to figure out if something is behind or in front of you or behind you. There's a couple ways to do it, but like you can base it off angle. But using vector 3 dot, the math, knowing the math behind that will actually help you figure out which kind of function that you might want to use. If you wanted to use a mathematical function, you can also use a raycast if you want. But yeah, and then compare it. But I'm not going to go into it. But there's a ton of things that are really helpful in figuring out which Unity function is the best to use, because some are more performance, some are more resource heavy than others. So if you could do it another way and be more performant, it's better. So, but you have to know what you're looking for. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. I might actually be able to, Hugo. I've used it so much. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I just looked at it, so I was like, oh, I'll just spell it right now, but I just looked at it, so like, it wouldn't be fair. You're actually 16, really motivated? Well, look, if you're 16, sky's the limit though, but put in the time. Learn. Like I said, I don't know. Everyone learns things differently, but like, don't just watch tutorials, like do them. Like start, pause, do what they said. If you can, as in like if it's applicable, and then follow along with it. Don't just listen to it, because that's just going to go in it. I mean, one in ear, out the other. Like doing something, you're much more likely to remember it than just listening to it or looking at it. So yeah. So I think you said above, like you watch like so many hours of like programming tutorials. You need to do it. You need to actually sit down and do the work. Oh, fair enough. Fuck me, it's 11. I didn't get anywhere near what I wanted to get done tonight because you guys keep dragging me in the conversation. That's fine. So there's no there's no point in going any further at this point, because I won't be able, as soon as I start this next thing, I don't want to stop halfway through. So sucks to be me. So before everyone takes off, if anyone out there is new to the stream, please hit that follow button, subscribe button, or like button, share it, leave a comment, do whatever you can do to show me some love, because thank you so much, Fuzzy. I do appreciate it. Because every little bit helps. Like I said, tonight I didn't get nearly as much. I mean, thankfully I worked out the wolf bots. That getting ahead of myself. I'm getting excited. Like I said, I want all the narrative in before the end of the month, so that I could start. See, initially I wanted this game to be released by the end of this month. And if I only get the narrative done at the end of this month, that means I don't even think the game will release at the end of January. It won't be enough time to test. I don't think so. That means it pushes out to February, which is really far, so I don't know. Not blaming you. Post my Twitch. Well, just search Squid Monkey Studios on Twitch. I don't think I have a Twitch thing. Oh, okay. P-Flan. Okay, so here's the issue, and you'll all forgive me. I'm using because I can't find anything better. I'm using the Restream. It's a Restream chat thing. It basically allows me, every platform that I'm streaming to, it allows me to connect them all if they allow it. But some things aren't showing up. So when Hugo is on Twitch, he posted a link for the Discord, but that chat bot only posts that link to the Twitch chat. So I will do this for everyone else if it'll let me. I'm gonna copy this. Here's a link to Discord. I have to figure this out. So join the Discord. Is that actually gonna go up? Yeah, so yeah. Oh, thanks so much, P-Flan. Join the Discord. You can find out next when I'm going on to any additional builds that I do release. You can also, if you search I fucking did it again. If you search the Caretaker on Steam, you can playtest the survival mode build right now and leave any feedback either in Discord. You can send it. You can use a bug report in game, or you can leave it on the Steam forum. Tons of people have gotten into it and left me some. I got a good few emails actually. Some good stuff, some bad stuff. Some people just say, "Hey, when it's released, can I have free keys?" That's always nice to get. But yeah, if you want to try it out as it stands in its latest build, go to the Caretaker Steam page, hit playtest, and you'll have immediate access, and you should be able to start downloading, and you can give it a go. So I'm happy that's the case, Hugo. I'm happy that that's the case. If I can do it, if you could think of any other way, for me to make it more addictive, I would gladly, as long as it's, not doing loot boxes. That's just, I don't believe in that shit. No worries, P-Flan. Oh, you jumped platforms, have you? No worries, man. What was I gonna say? I think that was it, actually. So I know I'm ending a tiny bit early tonight, but I can't jump into anything else. The next thing I need to do is going to take probably an hour, and I don't want to do 15 minutes of it and then cut out like, meh. So I'll be on next on Sunday. Oh, and I should mention to everyone. Well, first of all, yeah, I do stream Tuesday, Sunday, and Thursday. I will not be on for the stream for the 22nd and the 24th. So that basically Christmas week, I won't be on. I'll be on the Sunday, the 20th, but the 22nd and 24th I won't be on, and I will be back on the 27th to do a community game night. So if you have any projects or builds or anything that you want feedback on, it could just be a website, it could be anything, throw it up in the Discord community games channel, and I will gladly give it a play and show it off to whoever wants to come in. And then if there's time after, we can all play with each other. Tee-hee. We can all play some kind of online game. Scribble seems to be the popular one. I'd like to try to find something else. Free to play obviously would be best, but we gotta do Scribbles, But I'd like to find something else. That stick fight game, Sundry, that was pretty cool. No, there's no Christmas stream. I can't. I want to stay married through the holidays, so I won't be able to. I might be able to squeeze in a few hours of work here or there, but I just wouldn't be able to stream it. There's no way. And I think we're going to be having family over, I think on the Monday, possibly the Tuesday. So I can't say, "Hi, it's good to see you guys. I'm gonna fuck off into this room and talk to myself for 2.5 hours." I can't. It's not fair. We haven't seen anyone since March because of lockdown. So, yeah, I would love to do a Christmas stream. It's this and kids that don't let me do that, which is fine. I love my wife, I love my kids, I love my family. But one thing I'm always gonna miss, and Hugo, you can attest to this, is fucking free time. God, where did that go? It's like I would gladly give up eating all of my favorite foods. Really, all of my favorite foods for the rest of my life. If I could have, a good amount, like, I don't want to say a good amount, like if I could have an extra, say 15 hours a week free time. I'm just throwing out a number, but you know what I mean? I would gladly make that sacrifice. Free time means so much to me now because I don't have it. I do get little pockets, I'm not gonna lie. It's not like I'm always bogged down. I do get, I mean, hence some, look at me, I'm doing it right now. I know, right? Well, right now, to work on this game, I basically only work on this game when I stream. Again, I do find pockets of time here and there. Like maybe if I'm like, okay, screw it, I'm not gonna eat lunch. Like if I'm, because I work from home, I'll skip actually eating, and I'll open up and I'll do some UI shit. Like I'll find little moments of time to get shit done. But yeah, so it's basically between 8 and 10 hours a week I get to work on this. It's not enough. It's not a lot. That's what it is, Hugo. Oh hey, Isamo? Forgive me if I say your name right. He's checking in from D-Live. But yeah, Hugo, I miss that. I miss that a lot. But anyway, look, if anyone's out there that's new to the stream and you like what you saw, do all the button pushing, make the things happen on the screen, and hopefully I will see everyone Sunday. Everyone stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, stay productive. Just be a nice person because we need those. Thank you. Oh, perfect, Feeflan. Thanks for joining up. Thanks everyone for sticking around, for your help. Sundry, Hugo, Vainbrain, Bubba, if you're still kicking around, and everyone who's new that came in. Thank you very, very much. We always appreciate new blood, but we always also appreciate the old people that have been around since I started streaming properly anyway. So I'll see everyone Sunday. Enjoy yourselves. I have to go because old man and small bladder, and you get the idea. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to hit the button. Yeah, that one.